Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some more Glory Days boxing. Card and Dice makes everything nice. You can purchase Glory Days boxing along with Glory Days professional football and Glory Days college football, as well as Payoff Pitch on SidelineStrategies.com. Once again, that's SidelineStrategies.com. So, more Glory Days boxing on the channel. You know, it's my favorite game, and I do love my boxing games. Card and Dice, we're going to use my Excel setup because I feel it's better to show it off. Once again, we will be using Marvelous Marvin Hagler What If card at light heavyweight, which I created with the new card creator for Glory Days boxing, which is a free download, thanks to our good friend Anthony Crooks, the creator of Glory Days boxing and Glory Days games. So it's a big 12-round light heavyweight matchup. Once again, Marvelous Marvin Hagler takes a shot at light heavyweight. First fight was an epic one with Michael Spinks. I won't spoil it. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Tonight's matchup, the Marvelous One takes on the Camden Buzzsaw, formerly known as Dwight Braxton, Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Alrighty, joining us at ringside, black, yellow, white. It says Marvin Johnson needs the winner here. Oh, Marvin Johnson will be making an appearance on the channel soon. Take a swig of water. Hope everyone's doing wonderful on this Thursday evening if you're watching live from the East Coast of the United States of America. All right, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, 62-3-2 with 52 stoppages. Again, this is a what-if light heavyweight card. He never fought at light heavyweight. He is an 8-starred fighter when it comes to ring control or ring generalship. His good rolls are 1, 4, and 6. His bad roll is 3. Dwight Muhammad Qawi is also an 8-starred fighter, ring generalship stars. His good rolls are 1, 4, 5. His bad roll is a 2. Hagler, power 5. If he has you hurt before fatigue, 7. Qawi is a 4 and a 4 when it comes to power, pre-fatigue. Hagler is hurt 5 and under, down 2 and under. Again, these are pre-fatigue numbers. The same with Qawi. Hagler's chin for KO is a 1. For Qawi, it is a 3. Hagler's will check is a 2. Qawi is a 3. Hagler cuts 5. Qawi cuts 4. Hagler foul rating 5 and under. Qawi 6 and under. Excuse me. Hagler can switch up between southpaw and orthodox. He'll start off southpaw. His finishing trait, as I put it over here to try to make sure I don't forget, he is a great closer. We gave him the same trait as he had with middleweight. +2 to opponent's will check. So if he has Qawi hurt, his will check is a 5. If his opponent is tired, aka fatigued, it is a +3. For Dwight Muhammad Qawi, his trait is a Mauler trait, which automatically subtracts 5 stamina points from his opponent. So Hagler, you can see, is a 110 in 12 or 15 round fights. Again, this is a 12-round fight. We've already reduced his stamina points to 105. Hagler lands on the inside 0 through 51, on the outside 0 through 44. Qawi lands on the inside 0 through 51, on the outside 0 through 42. Qawi likes to jab his way in, bang the body and up to the head, has a very good looping right hand. Qawi won the light heavyweight championship from Matthew Franklin, who then changed his name, had already changed his name, Matthew Saad Muhammad. Qawi would lose his title in a unification bout with Michael Spinks. He would move up to cruiserweight, win a title against the South African Pierre Kroos, would lose that title in an epic battle with Evander Holyfield. The first fight was tremendous. Qawi would step up to heavyweight, lose to George Foreman. He was one of the fighters who Foreman fought in his comeback bid. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Last fight was a loss, controversial decision to Sugar Ray Leonard. Never fought again. All right, here we go. Let's get ready. What I did forget to do, mind you, folks, and you're going to be able to see it now, is we didn't set up the referees. I knew I forgot something, so there'll be a slight delay in the action. Let's go down. Yes, and look, see all the wonderful dice rollers are there. So we have to get the referees cards. And that is... we have to go here. I use OpenOffice so I can have two things up because I have an old version of Excel. Oh, this is going to suck. Here we go. Open. Game board. Judges. There we go. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. And we're just going to have to move this over here. And we have to change these to Qawi. As Qawi will be fighting out of the blue corner. Off like a herd of turtles. And, okay. Our three judges would be Steeler fan Anthony Crooks and Uncle Ron Juckett. Referee is Uncle Dave Gardner. The ringside physician, Uncle Dave Little. As we are just setting up the judges' cards. That's that. Now we have to do our judges' dice roll, which are green, purple, black, green, purple, and black, and those are 20-sided die. I knew I forgot something. Base of 1, and we're using ball roller. We have that. And we'll slide that over here. Alrighty. A slight delay in the action. Okay, so now this goes back over here. This goes here. And this goes here. And I believe we are good. All right. Oh, as Black Yellow White says, I hope there aren't Spectrum judges. No, this is at the outdoor stadium. Red Sox fans, outdoor stadium, and it's full capacity. We're fighting at the outdoor stadium tonight. Judges are ready. The referee is ready. He calls over the two combatants to the center of the ring. No questions from the chief seconds. Touch gloves, come out fighting. We prepare for round 1, scheduled for 12. The bell. And we have a 5 for Qawi, a 4 for Hagler. Hagler on the inside, Qawi on the outside, but Qawi has momentum, so he will go first in this toe-to-toe exchange. As we rolled prior to the bout, and Qawi won that dice roll. So Dwight Muhammad Qawi, 93 from distance. He's going to miss those shots trying to jab his way in. Hagler from the outside, 16, the marvelous one. Marvelous Marvin Hagler will land a 3-punch salvo for Hagler. Left jab, right uppercut, lifting the head of Qawi. Then a solid right jab, left uppercut, right hook. He's out of the southpaw stance. Power check for Hagler. No, but he gets a 20. Cut. 5. No. So a quick start for Hagler. As Qawi tried to punch his way in, Hagler has momentum. We continue with round 1. A 2 for Hagler. That's 1 on the outside. A 3 for Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Another toe-to-toe exchange from distance. Hagler has mojo. Hagler will land with a 10. Qawi will land with a 37. So Hagler with a 10 lands 4 more punches. His arms are a little longer. Punches are more precise. 4 punches landed by Hagler. A crisp combination with both lefts and rights. Rights and lefts. Always with that uppercut, lifting the head up of Dwight Muhammad Qawi, then crashing the right hook into him. 4 punches land. Qawi with a 37 lands a looping right hand and a left hook to the jaw of Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Power check, yes, for Hagler. Power check, no for Qawi. Chin check for Qawi. Qawi survives that. 2:20 left in round 1. Hagler, very accurate with his punches. Remember, he had trouble with Michael Spinks, but he's very accurate with his punches here to start off round number 1. Scheduled for 12. A 6 and a 6. That's going to favor Marvelous Marvin Hagler from the outside. 45 for Marvelous Marvin Hagler. He will miss. He will miss. Qawi counters 1 through 6. He's a good counter puncher for being a short pressure fighter. So Qawi needs... I actually messed up that dice roll. Hagler should have been... It doesn't matter. Neither guy had the chin check. So it would have been Qawi 11. Didn't matter. All right, that's fine. I rolled this one. I called this for Hagler because I rolled it first, but I shouldn't have done that. No, I did roll the top one. It doesn't matter. Anyway. All right, counter for Qawi. No counter. 2 minutes to go. Hagler still with mojo. 6. Hagler on the outside. 2 stars. 2 for Qawi. Qawi unable to work his way in. Hagler behind the southpaw jab is a 97. Hagler with a little rough stuff there. Let's see if it is a foul. Hagler fouls 5 and under. No foul, so he gets away with it there. Referee Dave Gardner letting it go. 2 minutes to go in round number 1. A 4 for Hagler again. Now Hagler trying to push Qawi back. A 3 for Qawi. Qawi getting backed up a bit. Hagler's going to try to grip and rip on the inside. 83. That is a clinch. So Qawi ties him up. Hagler ties up. Mauling, brawling. Referee Dave Gardner breaks them. 1:20 to go here in round number 1. A good round for Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Qawi just cannot get in punching range. It is a 4 for Hagler. He's on the inside. A 6 for Qawi. Again, Hagler trying to back up Qawi. 16 this time. Hagler will land. Hagler, a rapid fire combination. Defense check 4. And he's going to hit him with 5 shots. Qawi tried to dip and dive, but Hagler lifted him up with beautiful right uppercut. And then a left-right combination to the head. 1 to the body and another 1 to the head. 5 shots get in for Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Power check for Hagler. No. 1 minute to go. Excellent round 1 for Marvelous Marvin Hagler. A 1 for Hagler. He's staying in tight, imposing his will upon Dwight Muhammad Qawi. But Qawi will stand toe-to-toe in this situation. 69. Hagler will not land. 33. Qawi will. Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Left right to the body. Looping right hand to the jaw of Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Power check for Qawi. Needs the 4. He's got the 1. But Hagler walks through those big shots. 40 seconds to go here in round number 1. Qawi has mojo trying to rally down the stretch here in round number 1. A 1 and a 1, and they're going to stand toe-to-toe at ring center. Bombing away inside. Qawi with an 84. Forces the clinch. He had mojo, so that's the way I play it. 20 seconds to go. 6 for Hagler. 2 on the outside. 1 for Qawi. 2 on the inside. Qawi works his way inside. Backs up Hagler a little bit. Qawi throws 59. He does not land on the inside. Hagler 96. Hagler roughing up Qawi at the bell. Foul check for Marvelous Marvin Hagler. 3. What will it be? 10. Using the head on the inside. Well, that was about both of them. Ding, ding goes the bell. So referee Dave Gardner warns Marvelous Marvin Hagler for using the head on the inside. The Petronellis screaming at Gardner. Both, all 3 of them from Massachusetts. Saying it's Qawi initiating the headbutt, but it was Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Warned for the headbutt. Round 1 was all Hagler. Qawi had a few brief moments, so Qawi landed 5 punches, Hagler 14. Unofficially, I give that a 10-9 round for Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Punch differential is 9. At ringside, we have black, yellow, white. Bleacher Bums Gaming, our good friend Anthony Crooks, the creator of these fine Glory Days games, Glory Days Boxing, Glory Days Pro Football, Glory Days College Football, which can be purchased at SidelineStrategies.com. Mark Jones has joined us. Qawi is just getting warmed up, Mark Jones is. Friend, confidant, manager, trainer of Primo Canera. All right, let's get the judges' scorecards. You will not see the judges' scorecards, obviously, until the end. We had some crazy scores in the last fight. So a 9-punch differential. Once again, Steeler fan. Scorecard is set. Anthony Crook's scorecard is set. Uncle Ron Jucket's scorecard is set. We prepare for round number 2. Round number 2. Momentum will be with Qawi. He landed the last legitimate punches of the round. Fighters getting their instructions in the corners. Little last second strategy. Some water. I'll take some water. Mark Jones, Primo is ready for the poser, Jerry Cooney. Here we go. Round number 2, scheduled for 12. The bell. Qawi with mojo. 6 for Hagler. He's on the outside. 2 stars. 3 for Qawi. Hagler's punches are longer, sharper, and let's see if they get there. Oh, Hagler opening up. Qawi. Defense roll. Qawi with a 1. He'll dodge 1, so 4 punches get through for Hagler. Qawi dipped away from the first right jab, but then the left uppercut, which Hagler's used quite proficiently and accurately, scores, lifting the head up of Qawi, followed by another right-left to the jaw of Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Power check for Hagler. No. We continue with round 2. 2:40 to go in round 2. Hagler has mojo. 4 for Hagler. Hagler trying to push Qawi back. Qawi giving a little bit of ground, now tries to stand his ground. Both fighters jostle, but it's Hagler working his hands free. Hagler punching on the inside with a 38. Defense check. 2, he's going to get tagged. No, he dips away. So 3 punches. Only 2 get through for Marvin Hagler. A lead right uppercut. Left hook missed, but then another right uppercut landed on Qawi. Power check. No. For Hagler. Hagler needs a 5 and under. 2:20 to go in round 2. A 3 and a 3. What will it be? It's Qawi from the outside. Can he land? Yes, he can. Defense roll for Hagler. He's going to get caught here. Qawi feints the jab with that 20 roll. Lands the overhand right, left to the body, and then another right hand across the dome of Marvelous Marvin Hagler. 3 punches get through for Dwight Muhammad. Qawi, no quit in Qawi. Power check, no, but a possible cut, no. Qawi has mojo now. Qawi with Hagler with a 5. He's on the inside, a 1 for Qawi. Qawi out muscling Hagler. Qawi, little shoulder, gets Hagler off balance. Qawi looks to grip and rip. That's a 21. 4 possible punches landed for Dwight Muhammad. Qawi, they do. Qawi rips the body with a left-right and then hooks to the head with a left-right. 4 punches get through for Dwight Muhammad. Qawi. Power check for Qawi. No, but Qawi coming back beautifully here in round 2. 1:40 to go in round 2. A 3 for Hagler. That's a horrible roll. A 6 for Qawi. Qawi steps back, tries to walk Hagler into a trap. He's going to throw from distance. 0-0 for Dwight Muhammad. Qawi defense roll. Qawi's going to tag Hagler with 5 punches. He caught Hagler coming forward. He set the trap, the looping right hand. Then the left right to the body, left right to the head. Power check for Qawi. No! What a good round for Dwight Muhammad. Qawi, after Hagler handled him quite easily in round number 1. 1:20 to go here in round 2. A 6 for Hagler, 2 on the outside, a 2 for Qawi. That's his bad roll. Hagler trying to reestablish his southpaw jab. That is the right jab. 47, he will not land. Qawi has an opportunity to counter. Qawi counters 1 through 6. Yes! Qawi, right hand, left hook. 2 shots land to the jaw of Marvin Hagler. Homebrew rule. Any legal punch lands, I go power check. No. Possible cut. Oh, it's a 2 for Hagler. What's the abrasion? 18. He has bloodied Hagler's nose here in round 2. So Hagler, with a bloody nose. We move on to, with 1 minute to go here in round 2. What a round, what a turn of events here for Dwight Muhammad. Qawi, the Camden Buzzsaw. 4 and a 4. Toe-to-toe they go, near ring center. Qawi with mojo, 31, he will land. Hagler will land. So they're bombing away with a minute to go here in round number 2. Fans on their feet here at the RedSoxFan outdoor venue. So Qawi with a 31. He lands 3 hard shots. Left, right to the body. Dips, comes back with another looping right hand, or short looping right hand. Hagler with a 16 lands 4 punches. As Hagler rat-a-tats, 2 to the body, 2 to the head. Last one being a right uppercut. Power check Qawi. No. Power check Hagler. Oh, no. Just out of his range. 40 seconds ago. Hagler outlanded Qawi in that exchange. He has momentum. 2 for Hagler. He's on the outside. 5 for Qawi. Qawi feints. Hagler tries to throw. Qawi comes back. He will not land. He misses. Hagler has an opportunity to counter. Hagler counters 1 through 7. He counters. Left hook. Right uppercut. Power check. Hagler. No. Hagler continues with momentum. Final 20 seconds of round 2. A 1 for Hagler. He's on the inside. A 2 for Qawi. Qawi felt that uppercut. Qawi not punching. Qawi trying to tie up the Marvelous One. Hagler works his hands free. Hagler's going to rat-a-tat the crap out of him. That is a 0-6 on the inside. 4 possible punches. Yes, all 4 get through as Hagler rallies. Shots to the body and head. Always that uppercut. Always the uppercut followed by the hook. Power check by Hagler. No, ding ding goes the bell and the trolley. What an exciting round of boxing. In round 2, fans on their feet here at the Al Red Sox Fan outdoor venue. Sold out capacity. So Qawi, 17 punches. Hagler rallied in the final minute, battering Qawi, getting to within 1 punch. He had 16. I give that an even round. Though Qawi did bloody the nose of Marvelous Marvin Hagler, the pugilist from Brockton, Massachusetts. Qawi from Camden, New Jersey. We'll go to ringside in a moment. So we have a punch differential of 1. Judges' scorecards are going to be collected by the officials here. Steelers fans' scorecard has been collected. Anthony Crook's scorecard has been collected. Uncle Ron Jucket's scorecard has been collected. So what did you like? Did you like the first 2 minutes of Qawi bloodying Hagler's nose, or did you like Hagler down the stretch pounding the bejesus out of Qawi? Qawi sneered at him. Hagler just sneered right back. Neither man will be intimidated. We get ready for round number 2. After 2 rounds, I have it 2019 Hagler. First round Hagler. Second round even in my eyes. I like to say hello to Philip Reynolds, Cleve Baseball Fan 879. Check out and subscribe to that wonderful channel. Pops Reviews, how you doing? Good friend from the Great White North. Hope all is well with you, Pops Reviews. Alrighty. Black, Yellow, White says, epinephrine to stop a bloody nose feels awful in that minute break. Here we go. Round number 3 scheduled for 12. Hagler with Mojo to start the round. 2 for Hagler. Hagler on the outside trying to set a trap. A 3 for Qawi. It's going to be toe-to-toe from distance. Hagler. No. Qawi. No. Both fighters miss. As Hagler pushed Qawi off balance, referee Gardner says, watch out for that stuff. Round 3 continues. A 3 and a 3. That's a horrible roll for Hagler. Qawi looking to loop some punches and jabbing his way to get into punching range from distance. Qawi will not land with a 63. Hagler with an opportunity to counter 1 through 7. 1 through 7. He does! Hagler counters beautifully. Right uppercut, left hook. The right lifted Qawi's head. The left hook smashed upon his jaw. Power check. Yes! Chin check for Qawi. Hurt 5 and under. Down 2 and under. Qawi is down! Qawi is down! Qawi is down from the counter. Right, left. Unbelievable. Qawi is down here in round number 3. Hagler goes to the neutral corner. Referee Dave Gardner picks up the count. Qawi will be knocked out 3 and under. Qawi will get up. He will take the mandatory 8 count. So Qawi down. Qawi says he's okay. Referee says, "Are you okay?" Qawi once again says yes. Hagler goes unopposed. Hagler looking to land 3 shots. And remember, the will check is 5 for Qawi because Hagler, great finisher trait. Hagler with a 4 on the inside. That's where Hagler wants to be. He needs a low roll. Oh, boy. Qawi smothers him. Referee Dave Gardner breaks him. Oh, opportunity lost for Marvin Hagler, but he has dropped Muhammad Qawi. 2 minutes ago in round 3, can Hagler finish off Qawi? Hagler on the inside. Qawi trying to clear his head. Hagler will give him no rest. Now Hagler lands double digits possibly. Defense check. Hagler lands 4 huge shots. Everything to the head of Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Always the uppercut, lifting it up, and then crashing it with a hook, whether a left hook or a right uppercut or vice versa. Power check for Hagler. No. 1:40 to go in round 3. A 4 for Hagler, staying in tight. A 6 for Qawi. Qawi definitely does not have his head cleared. Hagler, 22. He's going to land. Qawi will dodge one of those punches, so only 2 punches get through. The left to the body, the right hand grazed over the dipping Qawi, but then the left hybrid hook uppercut landed for Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Power check for Hagler. No. 1:20 to go. 3, horrible roll for Hagler. 2, horrible roll for Qawi. Toe-to-toe they go on the outside. Hagler, no. Qawi, yes. Qawi, left to the body. Looping right hand, left hook to the jaw. 3 punches get through for Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Power check for Qawi. No, possible cut. Oh, so let's see if that bloody nose gets worse. So a cut is 1, is that 1 through 10? Because I know swelling is 1 through 7. Just consulting. Cutter swelling. Optional cutter swelling 1 through 10. 1 through 10 for the bloody nose. Hagler. Yes, the bloody nose gets worse. More blood from the nose from Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Really needs a 4th time for a possible stoppage, but Hagler's nose is bloodied here once again in round 3. We continue on with 1 minute to go, and Qawi with momentum. Qawi trying to rally after being knocked down. A 6 for Hagler, 2 on the outside, a 1 for Qawi, 2 on the inside. Qawi and Hagler are going to stand toe-to-toe. Qawi on the inside, 84 does not land, and that will force a clinch. Referee Dave Gardner breaks them. 40 seconds to go. 3, horrible roll for Hagler, 1 for Qawi. Qawi works his hands free. Qawi can't land, though. Hagler with a countering opportunity. No. Final 20 seconds. of round 3, a round which has seen Hagler drop the Camden Buzzsaw. Dwight Muhammad Qawi, a 5 for Hagler. 1 on the inside, a 4 for Qawi. Qawi outmuscles him. Qawi trying to come back down the stretch. He's not going to land. Hagler pushes him off balance as he throws. Counter. Hagler, no. Ding, ding goes the bell. And the trolley. Fans on their feet here at RedSoxFan Outdoor Stadium. The knockdown for Hagler gives him a 10-8 round. He now has a 3-point lead, 30-27. Qawi only landed that counter combination. Actually, he landed something else. It wasn't a counter combination, my faux pas. But he landed 3 punches, which bloodied Hagler's nose once again. And they go to work on that bloody nose. You can see Goody and Pat Petronelli there. Hagler landed 8 punches. First time Hagler has not landed in double digits. Judges' scorecards will be collected by the commission. Steeler fan scorecard collected. Anthony Crook's scorecard collected. Uncle Ron Jucket's scorecard collected. We prepare for round number 4, scheduled for 12. Max Cornelius has joined us at ringside. Hope all is well with Max and the rest of the chat. Many luminaries at ringside. Round 4. In the Qawi corner, they're telling Dwight, you must impose your will. You must impose your will. Hagler's boxed outside, boxed inside, predominantly fighting out of the southpaw stance. He'll switch it up, you know. Here we go, round number 4, Hagler. Qawi ready, slight delay, now the bell. Qawi has momentum. 3 for Hagler, bad roll. Qawi needs to take advantage of it. 6, 1 from the outside. Qawi lands 0 through 42. He cannot land, he misses. Counter, Hagler, no! Qawi smiles, sneers at Hagler. Hagler, cool demeanor. Round 4 continues. 5 for Hagler, 1 on the inside, 1 for Qawi, 2 on the inside. Qawi will land 19, defense roll. Hagler knows. Qawi with that 19 rips the body and up to the head. 4 shots get through. The last one being a nice short overhand right. Power check for Dwight Muhammad Qawi. No. Qawi trying to stay in tight. A 1 and a 1. It's toe-to-toe they go. Ring center, both men trying to get possession, and now they'll let their hands go. Qawi will not land. Hagler will not land. 92. As they tie up, they maul, they brawl. Referee Gardner breaks them. A lot of rough stuff on the inside. 2 minutes to go here in round 4. 3 and a 3. That's going to favor Qawi from distance. Qawi trying to land the looping right hand. He cannot. Countering opportunity for Hagler. Yes! Hagler counters. Right uppercut, left hook. He has landed that over and over again. Whether it's the left, right, right, left. The uppercut hook combination lifts the head, then snaps the jaw of the Camden Buzzsaw. Dwight Muhammad Qawi, power check for Hagler. No possible cut, no. But Hagler takes momentum with 1:40 to go here in round number 4. A 4 for Hagler, 2 on the inside, a 5 for Qawi, 2 on the outside, toe-to-toe on the inside. Hagler, 94, that will be a clinch. Qawi tries to work his hands free. Hagler will not let him go. Now there's a lot of rough stuff. Mauling, brawling, head, shoulder. Referee Dave Gardner having difficulty. He breaks the fighters and he gives a stern look to both of them. 1:20 to go in round 4. A 1 for Hagler, 2 on the inside, a 4 for Qawi, 2 on the inside. Billy Goat to Billy Goat, phone booth warfare. Hagler does not land with the 58. Qawi does not land with the 71. This is starting to resemble a professional wrestling contest. Referee Dave Gardner says they come here to watch you fight, not me, ref. 1 minute to go in round 4. A 4 for Hagler, 2 on the inside, a 6 for Qawi. Qawi circles. Hagler looking to pounce on him. Cannot land. 83, and that forces a clinch once again. Both fighters going to the rough stuff here. 40 seconds to go in round 4. 1 for Hagler, 2 on the inside, a 3 for Qawi. Qawi throws a looping punch. Hagler dips away from it, pushes Qawi off balance. Hagler throws. It's a 30 Qawi defense. Qawi's going to get tagged. Left, right to the body, and then a left uppercut as he switched to orthodox. 3 punches get through for Hagler. Power check. No. 20 seconds to go in what's been a mauling, brawling, sloppy round from 2 fine pugilists. Final 20 seconds. 6 for Hagler, 2 on the outside, 3 for Qawi, 1 on the outside. Qawi unable to land. Hagler, he can't land. Qawi looks to counter. No! Ding, ding goes the bell. Qawi missed that looping left-right counter. Very close round. A tough, mauling, brawling round. I give it even. Second even round that I have given in this contest. Hagler landed 5. Qawi landed 4. How will the judges see it? That's what we'll have to find out. Judges' scorecards. Steeler fans' scorecard. Oops, sorry. Anthony Crook's scorecard. Uncle Ron Jucket's scorecard. We prepare for round number 5. I have it unofficially, after 4 rounds, 40-37. Hagler's nose has been bloodied twice. They've been working on it since round 2 in the Hagler corner, the bloody nose. Qawi was down in round 3, but rallied well, survived it, came back pretty well in round 4. We prepare for round number 5. We'll go to ringside to the Illuminaries here at the RedSoxFan Outdoor Stadium. It's a beautiful venue, folks. Fun for the whole family. Max Cornelius is here. Cleve Baseball Fan 879. Check out and subscribe to that channel. Philip Reynolds. Mark Jones. Black, Yellow, White. As I messed that up. Pops Reviews. Bleacher Bums Gaming. Our good friend Anthony Crook's the creator of this fine game, which can be purchased at SidelineStrategies.com. Mark Jones has it 39-36 Hagler after 4 entertaining rounds. We prepare for round number 5. I will take a swig of water. Again, in the Qawi corner, they're telling the Camden Buzzsaw, impose your will. Impose your will. Here we go. Round number 5, scheduled for 12. Stamina check. Hagler, 76 stamina points. Qawi, 62. There's the bell. A 5 for Hagler. Hagler on the inside. 1 star, 1 for Qawi. Qawi trying to impose his will. 57. He cannot. Countering opportunity on the inside for Hagler. Hagler cannot land. Referee Gardner breaks them. 2:20 to go here in round 5. A 2 for Hagler. 1 on the outside. A 3 for Qawi. 1 on the outside. Toe-to-toe they go. Hagler, 88. Misses his shots. Qawi, 58. He misses. So both fighters wing but don't land. 2:20 to go in round 5. A 4 and a 4. That will be a toe-to-toe barrage. Phone booth warfare with the Marvelous One and the Camden Buzzsaw. 09 for Hagler. 73. So Hagler punching, pushing Qawi off balance. Qawi doesn't land. 09 for Hagler. Hagler gets through with thudding shots. A beautiful left uppercut into the chest of Qawi. Then a right, left, right. The last punch being a right uppercut. Power check for Hagler. No. Hagler continues with momentum. 2 minutes to go here in round 5. 5 for Hagler. 1 on the inside. 4 for Qawi. 2 on the inside. Qawi's got to land here. He cannot. He is just not getting the rolls. Qawi again. Hagler smothers him. Uses the angles. Hagler looks to counter. He cannot. 1:40 to go. fight has gotten a little sloppy in these last 2 rounds. A 1 for Hagler, 2 on the inside, a 6 for Qawi. Qawi tries a loop of punching. Hagler evades it, kind of shoves Qawi off balance. Now Hagler rolls. He does not land. 74. Qawi has a chance to counter. No. Referee Gardner breaks them. 1:20 to go here in round 5. A 3 for Hagler. That's his horrible roll. 4 for Qawi. Qawi. That's a good roll for Qawi. He's on the inside. He cannot land again with a 63. Hagler counters. Yes! Right uppercut, left hook. Power check Hagler. No! Hagler, even with his mauling and brawling, showing tremendous skill to counter and get his punches off. 1 minute to go in round 5. It's been all Marvelous Marvin Hagler. A 1 for Hagler, 2 on the inside, a 2 for Qawi. That's his horrible roll. Hagler imposing his will with a 29. Those punches will get through. 3 punches. 2 to the body, a left, right as he stays orthodox, and then a left uppercut is a 3rd shot, snapping the head of Qawi. Power check! Yes! Qawi just sneers at Hagler. But you know he felt it. 40 seconds to go. A 3 and a 3 will favor Qawi from distance. He still cannot land. 82, he misses. Hagler counters, he misses. 20 seconds to go. Qawi taunting Hagler. I don't know if that's wise. A 1, Hagler 2 on the inside, a 5. Qawi 2 on the inside, toe-to-toe on the inside. Hagler lands 2 hard shots to the jaw of Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Qawi cannot land. Power check Hagler. Yes! Chin check Qawi. Yes! He just sneers at Hagler, but he's eating punch after punch. They throw punches after the bell. Referee Gardner has to separate them as the bell continues to gong. The bell continues to gong. The fans are so loud, the bell. And finally, the fighters are separated. As Al, Red Sox fan, finally used his prop. Wow, so that is a 11-zip Hagler. Hagler's skill, and again, Qawi is a very skilled fighter. Probably one of the most skilled brawlers you'll ever see in boxing. Because he really boxed his way inside and then pounded the bejesus out of you. And he could lay traps and land from proper distance. So 11 punches landed for Hagler, 0 for Qawi. That's going to be a 10-9 round for Hagler. Qawi's got to really get something going here. I don't know. Nothing is going right for Dwight Muhammad Qawi except for bloodying Hagler's nose twice. Steeler fans' scorecard has been collected. Anthony Crook's scorecard has been collected. Uncle Ron Jucket's scorecard has been collected. And we have to fix something here. Bear with me a moment. Scorecard got messed up. A slight delay. And we'll go to the chat. I saw the Admiral Clinton Parks here. Everyone give Clinton the best wishes and prayers and hugs and thoughts to our good friend Clinton Parks. Terribly sorry for your loss, Clinton. God bless you and your family. Okay. It's always fun to try to fix something on the fly. Okay, let's do it this way. Here we go. And this should fix that. Oh, come on. That's the way you do that. Delete that. All right, we might just move on. Oh, okay. Bear with me a moment. One of the formulas for the judges' scorecards, I must have hit the wrong button, got messed up. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Excellent. It is fixed. To ringside we go before round number 6. Unofficially, we have it 50-46 Hagler. And again, I'd like to say hello to Clinton Parks. And John Wise has joined us. Hope all is well. We move on to round number 6, coming up on the halfway point of this 12-round contest. Again, this is my Excel setup using PDFs. So you can, even though the cards are beautiful, and I buy every set because I enjoy them, and I also get the PDFs for this. Because when I play offline, I usually play the cards. But when I play online, mostly it's the PDF to show it off. PDFs, even the cards, are so reasonably priced and such a wonderful game. Here we go, round number 6. The bell. Can the Camden Buzzsaw change the tide of battle? 5 for Hagler, 1 on the inside, 1 for Qawi, 2 on the inside. 07 for Qawi, defense roll. Hagler, Qawi with that 07 is going to land 4 punches. Qawi overhand right. Left hook, right hook, left hook. 4 punches all to the jaw of Hagler. Power check, Qawi. No. But a good start for Dwight Muhammad Qawi. He's got to start winning rounds here. Round 6 continues. 40 to go in round 6. A 3 and a 3, that's going to favor Qawi on the outside. Qawi's going to land. Defense roll for Hagler. Punches get through. Jab overhand right. Score on Hagler. Power check for Qawi. Possible another cut, so 1 through 10. Oh my lord! So the bloody nose, that's the 3rd time that blood is really flowing profusely from the nose of Hagler. Holy cow. Okay, why is that not shifting? There. Oh, I have cap locks on. That's why. That's why, numbnuts. So that's a 3rd. No, that's a 3rd bloody nose. 1 more. And it's a possible stoppage if you get that miracle 1 roll. Holy cow. Round 6 continues. 2:20 to go. A 5 for Hagler. 1 on the inside. A 6 for Qawi. 1 on the outside. Toe-to-toe outside. Qawi misses. It's outside because Qawi has momentum. Hagler lands. So Hagler with a 16. Left to the body. Right, left to the head. Power check for Hagler. No, but Hagler takes mojo. You can see Hagler having trouble with that bloody nose. 2 minutes to go in round 6. A 1 and a 1. Toe-to-toe on the inside. Hagler with momentum. 84. That's going to force the clinch. And the way I play it, it nullifies the secondary toe-to-toe roll. Referee Gardner breaks him. The blood on the shirt of Dave Gardner, the blood of from Hagler's nose. 1:40 to go here in round 6. 6 for Hagler, 2 on the outside, 5 for Qawi, 2 on the outside. Toe-to-toe exchange. Hagler 52, no. Qawi 44, no. Both fighters could not land. More jostling. Referee Gardner breaks them. 120 to go in round 6. A 6 for Hagler. 2 on the outside. A 2 for Qawi. Qawi trying to work his way in. Hagler keeping him at bay with the jab. Hagler with a 0-9. Defense roll for Qawi. Qawi's going to get tagged with 4 punches. As Hagler turns southpaw, confused Qawi. 2 right jabs, left uppercut, and a right hook. Power check. Hagler, no. 1 minute to go. A good start for round 6, but now Qawi having difficulty. A 3 bad roll for Hagler, 2 bad roll for Qawi. It's going to be toe-to-toe from the outside. Hagler, yes, another 0-9. Qawi, yes. So toe-to-toe, Hagler will score 4 more punches. Body then up to the head with hooks. Last one being a right hook, a devastating right hook. Qawi with the 11 on the outside. He lands 4 punches. Holy cow, fans going insane here. Rips the body and up to the head. Left, rights are just standing and banging. Power check. Hagler. No. Power check. Qawi. No. But a possible cut again. So is it 1 through 10? Oh, Hagler just misses that. Now, is it a new abrasion? No. Whew. Hagler and Qawi both landed 4 punches. So Hagler continues with momentum. 40 seconds to go in round 6. Blood flowing from the nose of Marvin Hagler. 5 for Hagler, 1 on the inside, 6 for Qawi, 1 on the outside. That's going to be toe-to-toe on the inside. Hagler, yes. Qawi, no. So Hagler with a 38. Left, right to the body as he goes orthodox. Maneuvers, and then comes back with a left uppercut. 3 punches get through for Hagler. Power check for Hagler. No. Final 20 seconds. A good round for Hagler. Can Qawi rally? 6 for Hagler. 2 on the outside. 4 for Qawi. 2 on the inside. Toe-to-toe at the bell. Hagler lands from distance. Qawi lands from distance. 13 for Hagler. That's 4 rapid-fire punches, but Qawi dipping and diving, bangs the body, and then lands a looping right hand. So Qawi lands 2. Hagler, power check. No. Qawi. Oh! 1 through 10, the bloody nose. Oh, he's ding-ding. But wait, is there a new abrasion? 4! Yes! 10! Cut left eye. Hagler getting chopped up here in round 6. At the bell. Oh, Hagler is a bloody mess. So a cut left eye. The second one, they'll look at it. So Qawi is losing in our eyes, but he is chopping up Hagler. Hagler landed 18 punches. Qawi, 12. Hagler's landed 72 punches in 6 rounds. Qawi, 41. Qawi's stamina is 33. Hagler's is 64. Punch differential is 6. We'll go to the judges' scorecards. Punch differential 6. Steeler fans' scorecard is collected. Anthony Crook's scorecard is collected. Uncle Ron Juckett's scorecard is collected. I have it unofficially after 6 rounds. Oh, I got to score round 6. I give that 10-9 to Hagler. But Hagler's a bloody mess. They're going to work on the cut near the left eye, the bloody nose. He is a mess. I have it unofficially 60-55, Marvelous Marvin Hagler. In the Qawi corner, they're telling the Camden Buzzsaw. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. You're chopping them up. Chopping them up. You can take them out. Joining us at ringside, D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer. Mark Jones has it 59-54, Hagler. Clinton Park says some good news today. Lost 2 more pounds. And 98% oxygen. My checkups have been stretched to 6 months apart. Well, that is good news. Clinton. We prepare for round 7. So, one more left eye cut gets worse. We go for a stoppage check. One more with the bloody nose, we go for a stoppage check. So Hagler has to be leery of that. Slight delay for the start of round 7 as they wipe up water in each corner. Qawi in the blue corner, Hagler out of the red corner. Referee Gardner calls for the bell. Here we go, round number 7. Hagler, a bloody mess. The Petronelli's doing the best they can in that corner. A 4 for Hagler, 2 on the inside. He's looking to wage war. 1 for Qawi. Phone booth warfare. Billy Goat to Billy Goat. Ring center. Hagler is going to land. Qawi will not. Hagler overwhelming Qawi. Qawi punching but not landing. Hagler lands with the body, then to the head. Again, it's that educated uppercut. It was a right uppercut, left hook. 5 punches get through. Those were the finishing blows of that combination in the toe-to-toe exchange. Power check. No for Hagler. 2:40 to go. What a frenetic start to round 7. 6 for Hagler. 2 on the outside. Qawi can't get inside. Hagler back to southpaw with that right jab, but he does not land. That is an 89. He misses. Qawi counters. He can land 1 through 6. He does not. They tie up. Referee Gardner breaks him. 2:20 to go in round 7. A 2 for Hagler. 1 on the outside. A 4 for Qawi. Qawi gets past the jab. Bangs the body. Looks to the head. Left. Boom with the right hand. Defense roll for Hagler. Hagler gets tagged with both shots. What kind of damage does that overhand right do to Marvelous Marvin Hagler? Hagler just ties up Qawi. Referee Gardner breaks him 2 minutes ago in round 7. Qawi with mojo. 6 for Hagler. 2 on the outside. A 2 for Qawi. This time Hagler keeps Qawi at bay with the jab. Out of the southpaw stance. 21. 2 right jabs and a possible left cross. Yes, so 3 punches land for Hagler. Left cross catches Qawi beautifully on the chin. Power check for Hagler. No. 1:40 to go in round 7. A 6 again, Hagler on the outside. A 4 for Qawi. Toe-to-toe exchange. Hagler lands. Qawi lands. Qawi lands 2. Overhand right, left hook in that toe-to-toe exchange. Hagler with an 08 lands 4. First shot to the body was a lead right. Then the left uppercut. Then the right left hook to the jaw of Qawi. Power check Hagler first. No, power check Qawi. Oh, there's that 20. Okay, folks. We have to roll twice for blood. First, the bloody nose, 1 through 10. No. Now, the cut left eye, 1 through 10. Yes! Holy cow! Holy cow! Hagler's a bloody mess. That's the second time. Referee Dave Gardner has called a halt in the contest as he motions to the timekeeper. He is calling for the ringside physician, Dr. David Little. Holy cow! Well, 1, 2, 3, this fight is over. It is over! It is over! Unbelievable! Referee calls for Dr. David Little, who has stopped the contest, as Dwight Qawi behind on our scorecard unofficially has just stopped Marvelous Marvin Hagler on cuts. Hagler and the Petronellis are protesting vehemently, but that's not going to stop it. Dwight Muhammad Qawi has stopped Marvelous Marvin Hagler via TKO due to cuts here in round number 7. It is unbelievable. They sit it in the Camden Buzzsaw's corner. You've got him. You've got him. Just keep you chopping them up. You're chopping them up. You're going to stop them. And my God, were they Nostradamus in a phenomenal win for the Camden Buzzsaw. Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Hagler is none too happy, the Petronellis, but that is a lot of blood from the nose and left eye area. Hagler is a bloody, bloody mess. What a win. We just kept saying, if he gets those 20 rolls or 19, he's got a shot. Remember I said he's got a shot to win. It might be a low shot, but he has it. So Dwight Muhammad Qawi will get the official announcement from the ringside announcer, Kurt Berglund, in moments. Holy cow. Black, yellow, white, screaming. It is a Spectrum Doctor. Mark Jones's fantastic finish. Cutter Historical says, oh, hell no. Oh, hell yes. A stoppage on cut. So Marvelous Marvin Hagler has been in 2 phenomenal fights. And I won't spoil the Spinks fights just in case you didn't see it. Hagler was in control of this fight. He dropped Qawi in the 3rd, but Qawi, the tough, durable fighter he is, came back, continued, never won the rounds. I only had him. He didn't win 1 round. I had 2 even rounds, and then everything was Hagler, including the 10-8 round for the knockdown in round 3. But Qawi never gave up, always determined. Short in stature, but big on heart. Dwight Muhammad Qawi, the Camden Buzzsaw, is your winner. TKO via cuts. The winner over Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Unbelievable. Holy cow. Let's just type that in here. So, Dwight Muhammad Qawi, winner, and we will get the official announcement from Kurt Berglund, the ring announcer, in moments. Dwight Muhammad Qawi, who was one of my, I enjoyed his fights. I like Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Winner via TKO due to cuts over Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Holy poop. Round 7. Wow. That's all I can say. Is there a rematch in the future? We shall see. I don't know. Let's take you to the judges' scorecards. And let's give you the final punch numbers. So Qawi was losing that round. Hagler is still pissed. He's more pissed now than the Sugar Ray Leonard fight. Hagler was outlanded Qawi at the time of the stoppage in round 7, when referee Dave Gardner called for the ringside physician, Dr. David Little, and Dr. David Little said those cuts are too much. The nose and mostly the eye, near the left, it was a horrific cut. It is a bad gash. He stopped the fight, giving the victory to Dwight Muhammad Qawi, who earned the victory for his tenacity, fortitude, and never give up, never die attitude. So Hagler, 12-4 there. Overall, in just under 7 rounds, Hagler, 84 punches landed. Dwight Muhammad Qawi, 45, but the cuts ruined Hagler. I had it unofficially after 6. Hagler up 5 points, 60-55. Let's go to the judges' scorecards. Now let's bring those over. After 6 rounds, slide this over. Let's do it right here. Okay, after 6 rounds, Steeler fan had it 60-55 Hagler. Anthony Crooks had it 59-54 Hagler. Uncle Ron Juckett had it 60-54 Hagler. So Hagler was well ahead and in control. But it is Dwight Muhammad Qawi, and here comes the official announcement from the ring announcer, Kurt Berglund. This fight is sponsored by Lakeside Beef. The best beef, not only that you can buy in a can, but the best beef, period. The beef stops here with Lakeside Beef. Is it Lakeside Beef? Something. It's in a can. I don't remember exactly. I think it was Lakeside Beef or something like that. Yum, yum, good. All right, here is Kurt Berglund. Remember, check out and subscribe to his wonderful channel. Kurt Berglund with the official announcement. Your winner by TKO due to cuts over the left eye of Marvelous Marvin Hagler, the Camden Buzzsaw, Dwight Muhammad Qawi, the winner by TKO round 7, Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Hagler is still discouraged and enraged, screaming at the referee, Dave Gardner, hollering at the good doctor, David Little. Qawi goes over to give his congratulations on a good fight. Hagler just sort of taps him, says, "No, I was kicking your ass." And Qawi says, "I'll kick your ass all over again. We'll do it again." And now a little pushing and shoving, and the camps pull these two pugilists apart. All right. Let's go to the chat before we end the stream. Cutter Historical. All right, I'm not going to... Really, Cutter? As he says... Oh, I misread that. I apologize. He says, well, Al now has time to watch my LOTP stuff. I always try to watch everyone's stuff when I can, Cutter. Clinton Parks says, fix. And Cutter Historical says, I agree. Really, Cutter? So Mark Jones, he didn't win any battle, but he won the war. You are correct. Remember, Mark Jones is calling for a bout with Jerry Cooney with his confidant and friend and pugilist, Primo Carnera, using Glory Days Boxing. As Cutter Historical asks, is there an FOC chat in the future, Al? Possibly, possibly not. I don't know. D. Scott Howard, rumors of Dave Little being spotted coming out of a betting shop have been exaggerated. So D. Scott Howard defending the good Dr. David Little. So I'd like to thank D. Scott Howard, Cutter Historical, Clinton Parks. Again, prayers and thoughts are with you, Clinton, and your family. God bless you and your family. Mark Jones, Black, Yellow, White, Cleve Baseball Fan 879. Check out his wonderful channel. Max Cornelius, John Wise, Philip Reynolds, Pops Reviews. Check out and subscribe to his channel. Bleacher Bums Gaming, our good friend Anthony Crooks, who is the creator of this wonderful game, Glory Days Boxing, along with Glory Days College Football, Glory Days Professional Football. You can purchase these games at SidelineStrategies.com. And also the great Joe Bryant game, Payoff Pitch, SidelineStrategy.com. All right, so there you have it. It was a lot of fun. Dwight Muhammad Qawi due to cuts. TKO's Marvelous Marvin Hagler in round 7. Jim Al, hope all is well. I will be coming back shortly with the final game of the 1970 Mets season against the Cubs. It's Seaver versus Fergie Jenkins. If the Mets win, they will force a one-game playoff with the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Mets had a huge lead, and then they fell apart in September. Thank God for the Cardinals beating The Pirates 2 out of 3. And now if the Mets win, Seaver has been bumped up to start the final game. It's going to be on the channel in about 15 minutes, most likely. As Jim L says, I'll be there. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. All right, thank you very much again. Prayers and thoughts to you, Clinton Parks, and your family. God bless you. God bless everyone. Stay safe, be smart. Treat people the way you want to be treated. It's okay to disagree. It's okay. But treat people the way you want to be treated. Enjoy life. Enjoy life. Enjoy your loved ones. And God bless. Thank you again for your time. I greatly appreciate it. You know it's coming, folks. Hopefully we see you soon for the Mets game. But peace!